Your soulmate is younger, but madly in love with you. Archangel Michael says, there are moments when the heavens align in ways that surprise even the most awakened souls. You may not have expected this connection, a love that feels both tender and eternal, to come from someone younger than you. Yet, the truth is, age has never been a barrier for souls that are divinely matched. In this lifetime, you are being reminded that love does not follow the rules of the world, it follows the rhythm of divine timing. You might have questioned why your heart feels drawn so powerfully to someone who seems different, who comes from another season of life. But I tell you, this soul has been tied to yours long before either of you were born. This love has traveled through many lifetimes, waiting for the moment you would both find each other again. Do not doubt it because of age, distance, or what others may say. The universe does not measure love by numbers, it measures love by truth. There was a time when you thought love had passed you by, when you believed that your heart had already lived its brightest days. Yet, here stands a soul, young, vibrant, full of life, who sees something in you that no one else could ever see. They see your spirit. They see your light. They see your courage and the gentleness that flows from your heart. And even though they are younger, they are drawn to you because your energy feels familiar, like home. In their eyes, you are not just another person. You are the one they prayed for, even when they didn't have the words to describe what they wanted. They feel safe in your presence. They feel inspired by your wisdom. They are madly in love, not because of your appearance or your story, but because your soul mirrors something they've been seeking since the beginning of their journey. This connection might have shocked you at first. Perhaps you tried to ignore it, to silence it, to reason with yourself that this could never work. But every time you walked away, something, maybe a sign, a dream, a number repeating, pulled you back. Because what is meant for you will always find you again. The divine does not let true love slip away simply because the world may not understand it. There is a purity in this younger soul's love. It's fearless, it's honest, and it doesn't care about what society expects. They may not have all the answers, but they have something far more powerful, a heart that knows who it wants. And that heart beats for you. They are not here to complete you, but to remind you that love can begin again, that passion can bloom at any stage of life, and that your heart is still capable of magic. The angels have watched you for years, carrying the pain of heartbreaks, disappointments, and quiet tears. You prayed for someone who would not hurt you, who would see beyond your wounds. You may have imagined someone older, someone with experience, someone who fit your idea of what love should look like. But God decided to surprise you. He chose to send you someone who could awaken your joy, laughter, and hope again, even if they came in a form you didn't expect. Do not be afraid to love this person. Their soul came into your life with purpose. They came to help you remember how to dream again. They came to show you that your worth has never faded, that your heart is still radiant. Their youth is not a limitation, it's a gift. It brings energy, color, and renewal into your world. You, in turn, offer them grounding, wisdom, and the kind of love that only a soul like yours can give. The age gap is only a number in the earthly sense. Spiritually, you are equals, two old souls dancing through time, finding each other again. This is not an accident, it's a divine reunion. Every time your eyes meet, every time you feel their energy near you, you are reminded of lifetimes when you walked together, as lovers, as partners, as soul companions. And now, heaven is giving you both a second chance to continue that love. Archangel Michael says, "Let no one make you feel ashamed for following your heart." There will always be those who misunderstand divine connections. They may speak, they may judge, but they do not see what heaven sees. They do not feel what your soul feels. Their opinions belong to the earth, your love belongs to eternity. There may be challenges, yes, moments of doubt, moments of fear. You may wonder if this younger soul truly understands your depth or your journey. But every time you look into their eyes, you will feel it, that unspoken knowing, that divine spark that says, "I know you." It's not about logic, it's about destiny. When they hold your hand, the universe smiles. When they think of you, angels whisper blessings around your name. Their love is not immature, it is pure, intense, and destined. It may even scare them sometimes, because they've never loved someone like this before. But deep down, they know that you are the one who awakened something in them that will never sleep again. You, too, are transforming through this love. You are learning that it is okay to receive affection, to be adored, to feel seen and cherished again. The walls around your heart are softening. The divine wants you to understand that this love is not a test, it is a gift. A reminder that time is not your enemy, it's your witness. It watches as love breaks all barriers, as two hearts merge regardless of the number of years between them. The younger soul you love has a fire in their spirit. They may express it differently, with excitement, with curiosity, with boldness, but their intentions are sincere. They don't want to take from you, they want to grow with you. They want to prove that love doesn't have an age limit. They want to be the reason you smile again, the reason you believe again. You might notice how they look at you when you speak, how their eyes soften, how their soul listens. That's because they don't just hear your words. They feel your energy. They are madly in love, and sometimes they try to hide it, fearing rejection or judgment. But no matter how hard they try to stay away, they keep coming back, drawn to you like the tide is drawn to the moon. This connection is not about control, not about possession. It's about recognition, a sacred remembering of who you are to each other. And in this lifetime, you are being given the opportunity to heal through love, to experience joy without guilt, and to embrace what your heart has long been craving. Heaven knows that this kind of love takes courage. It asks you to step beyond fear, to silence the noise of doubt, and to follow the whisper of your soul. You may have to move slowly, with trust and faith, allowing the connection to unfold naturally. But as you do, you will notice signs, feathers, songs, repeating numbers like 1111 or 222, all confirmations from the divine that this love is real, protected, and blessed. So listen, my dear one, to what your heart is telling you. Do not be afraid to feel. Do not be afraid to love. The person who is younger than you has been placed in your life as part of your divine destiny. They are here to love you beyond conditions, to remind you that you are worthy of deep, lasting affection. And though their age may surprise you, their love will heal you. Your soulmate is not here to disrupt your peace, they are here to build it with you. To remind you that joy belongs to you too, no matter what stage of life you are in. When they say they love you, believe them. When they reach out to you, let your soul recognize their touch. For this love is rare, it comes once in many lifetimes, and it has chosen you now. Let go of your fears, let go of your doubts. Love is not meant to be logical, it is meant to be divine. And when heaven blesses such a connection, it means there is something sacred for both of you to learn, to give, and to become together. The angels are with you both, guiding this connection, protecting it from negativity and misunderstanding. Trust the process, trust your feelings, and know that this younger soulmate is not just in love with your body or your face, they are in love with your essence, your spirit, your light. That is something that time can never fade. And as you continue to open your heart, you will see miracles unfold, gentle ones, quiet ones, but real. Because when two souls are meant to be, the universe moves mountains to make sure they find their way back to each other. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Their love for you has grown in silence, in moments when you weren't even aware they were watching you. They notice the way you speak, the calmness in your tone, the kindness in your actions. To them, you are not just someone they admire, you are someone they revere. They see in you the balance they wish to master, the patience, the strength, the grace that comes from experience and wisdom. Every time they are near you, they feel at peace. It's as if your energy embraces them without words. Archangel Michael says that this younger soul's love is not accidental. Heaven guided them to you because you both carry something the other needs. You carry wisdom, the light of understanding that comes from the paths you've walked. They carry renewal, the spark that brings joy, laughter, and the courage to believe again. Together, you form harmony, one soul grounded, the other rising. And when your energies meet, they create something beautiful, a divine balance that radiates healing to both of you. At first, you may have resisted their affection. Perhaps you told yourself, this can't be right. They deserve someone their age. Or maybe you convinced yourself that they would eventually lose interest. But deep down, you know this connection feels different. Their presence lingers, their energy wraps around you like gentle light. You find yourself thinking of them at unexpected moments, when you see something they'd enjoy, or when a song reminds you of their laughter. That's not coincidence, it's soul recognition. When two souls have loved each other across lifetimes, they carry a magnetic pull, a frequency that calls out to each other even when apart. No amount of logic or distance can silence that energy. This is why you keep feeling them, dreaming of them, sensing them. The universe keeps reminding you because this story is not finished. There is innocence in their love, not naive, but pure. They do not love you for gain, for appearance, or for show. They love you because when they met you, their soul finally felt understood. You speak to parts of them that no one else has ever touched. And though they might not always know how to express it, their heart beats with devotion. They may stay quiet out of respect, fearing that you will reject them, but heaven knows their heart's truth. You have taught them what real love feels like: calm, patient, consistent. You've shown them that love doesn't have to be chaos to be real. And in return, they've reminded you that love doesn't have to be heavy to be deep. They are madly in love with you, not because of what you give them, but because of who you are when you are with them. You are their safe place, their peace, their reason to grow. Archangel Michael says that you were destined to meet at this moment in time, not earlier, not later. There's divine order in this connection. Both of you have lived enough to appreciate the rarity of true love. The younger soul had to learn lessons of maturity, and you had to remember what it feels like to be adored without fear. Heaven brought your paths together once both hearts were ready to give and receive love without judgment. This love will not always be easy. There may be whispers, doubts, and moments where you question the future. But every challenge will only strengthen your bond. The angels are protecting this connection, shielding it from energies that don't align with love's truth. Whenever you feel anxious, close your eyes and call upon Archangel Michael. Feel his blue light surround you, cutting away fear and negativity. He will remind you that divine love is always worth trusting. The younger soul often thinks about you late at night, wondering if you feel the same. They replay your conversations, your laughter, your kindness. Sometimes they even write messages they never send, afraid their emotions might overwhelm you. They hold your name close, whispering it to the universe as a prayer. Their heart aches for you, not in sadness, but in awe, because they've never loved anyone with such intensity before. You may notice little things they do, the way they remember small details about you, the way they go out of their way to make you smile. Those gestures are their love language. They may not always say it out loud, but every action whispers, "I love you. I'm here. I choose you." The divine wants you to know that this connection is part of your soul's evolution. It's teaching you both about vulnerability, patience, and divine trust. Love between two souls of different ages is not about time, it's about timelessness. The younger soul is not behind you in wisdom, they are simply walking a different rhythm of the same eternal dance. And you, with your light, guide them with love, not control. You might be surprised by how deeply they understand you, how easily they sense your moods. They may send you a message just when you need comfort or appear when you least expect it. That is the soul bond at work, unseen, unspoken, but always alive. You can try to hide your emotions, but they will still feel you. And no matter how busy life becomes, their heart will always find its way back to yours. Archangel Michael says to embrace this connection with courage. Don't let fear of what others may think close the door to something that heaven has opened. Love is sacred, not scandalous. When it's pure, it's protected. When it's divinely guided, it carries its own light. You are being reminded that sometimes love's greatest miracles happen outside the boundaries of logic. Let this younger soul love you. Let them show you what it means to be adored for your spirit, not your status. Let them remind you that love is not something you deserve after conditions, it's something that belongs to you by divine right. They are not intimidated by your maturity, they are inspired by it. They don't see you as older, they see you as luminous. To them, you are timeless. And in their company, you will begin to feel it too, the youthful joy, the spark that makes your heart race again. You will catch yourself laughing freely, living fully, dreaming boldly. That is the power of divine love. It doesn't just connect hearts, it resurrects souls. So, trust what you feel. Let go of judgment, and hold on to faith. This love was written in your soul's story long before either of you took your first breath in this lifetime. And no matter what form it takes, friendship, romance, partnership, it will always be sacred. Because it was born not from chance, but from divine will. Archangel Michael watches over both of you, wrapping your connection in divine protection. When you feel doubt creeping in, call upon his presence. He will remind you, age does not define destiny, love does. The bond between you is not forbidden, it is fated. And in the stillness of your heart, you already know, this younger soul is not just passing through your life. They are part of your purpose, your growth, your healing. They are madly in love with you, and the heavens smile upon this union, knowing it will bring light not only to your lives, but to the world around you. Archangel Michael says, there is a sacred beauty in how this love continues to unfold. The younger soul who loves you may not always have the words to express what they feel, but their actions will speak louder than any promise. Every glance, every small gesture, every quiet moment they share with you carries a vibration of sincerity. They are not playing with your heart, they are holding it with care, learning how to cherish it in the way heaven intended. There will be moments when you both feel uncertain. The world may whisper doubts into your ears, telling you that such a love cannot last, that it is too different, too risky, too misunderstood. But in those moments, close your eyes and listen not to the noise outside, but to the truth inside your heart. For the heart always knows what the mind cannot explain. When something is real, it brings peace even in chaos. When something is divine, it grows stronger through challenges. This younger soulmate is learning from you every day. They watch how you move through life, the way you handle pressure, the calmness you show even when storms appear. You might not notice it, but your strength inspires them. You are teaching them, without even trying, how to love maturely, how to trust deeply, how to value connection over appearance. And in return, They teach you how to smile again without fear, how to love without hesitation, how to feel alive again. Archangel Michael reminds you that divine love always brings transformation. This connection is not just about romance, it is about healing. You have carried old wounds, perhaps from relationships that made you doubt your worth or your ability to love again. But through this younger soul, the universe is showing you that love can be pure, simple, and joyful. Their affection melts away the walls around your heart, helping you to trust again. They are not here to take something from you, they are here to give something back, the part of you that forgot how to receive love. Sometimes, you may feel the need to protect them from judgment, to shield them from what others might say. And sometimes, they will wish they could protect you from your doubts. That's the tenderness of divine love, both souls wanting to guard each other. But Archangel Michael wants you to know that you are both protected already. The angels walk with you, surrounding this bond with divine light. No energy of fear, envy, or misunderstanding can break what is written in divine timing. There will come a day when you both will look back at how this love began, how uncertain it felt, how you questioned it, and you will smile. Because you will see how every challenge, every delay, every moment of doubt only made your bond stronger. You will realize that the love between you is not fragile, it is unbreakable. This younger soul sometimes feels like you are too good to be true. They wonder how they were chosen to love someone so extraordinary, someone whose presence feels like a blessing. You may notice how they sometimes act shy or hesitant, not because they doubt their feelings, but because they respect you deeply. They don't want to rush you or overwhelm you. They want to honor your heart. And that is what makes their love rare. It's patient. It's devoted. It doesn't seek to control or demand. It simply wants to love. In their heart, they have already chosen you, and that choice is unwavering. No matter how time unfolds, their soul is anchored to yours. Archangel Michael says that divine love is not bound by rules, it expands beyond logic. The soul does not carry an age. It carries only memory. And this love is a remembering. It is two souls recognizing each other after lifetimes of searching. That's why it feels so natural, so peaceful, even in its intensity. Because on a higher level, your souls have done this before. There may be moments when you both drift apart, not out of choice but due to circumstances, distance, work, or fear. But heaven assures you that every separation is temporary. Divine love has its own magnetic pull. It brings you back when the time is right, often stronger than before. When you reconnect, it will feel as if no time has passed, as if your souls never stopped speaking to each other. The younger soul may sometimes feel unworthy of your love. They may think you deserve more, someone older, wiser, more experienced. But Archangel Michael says, reassure them with your presence. You do not need to convince them with words, your energy will do that for you. When they feel your kindness, your patience, your truth, they will understand that love is not about comparison, it is about connection. You both came into each other's lives to rewrite what love means. To show that it doesn't have to follow the world's rules to be real. To prove that when love is aligned with the divine, it can cross any boundary. Together, you are teaching others, even without knowing, that love in its purest form is timeless, fearless, and eternal. The angels celebrate this connection. They see how both of you are growing. The younger soul is becoming more grounded, learning to be steady and responsible, while you are rediscovering freedom and joy. That's divine harmony. That's the miracle of opposites creating balance. Archangel Michael says, never underestimate the power of your love to change lives. Every time you choose compassion over fear, you inspire others around you. Your love sends ripples of healing into the world. Because when two souls love purely, that energy doesn't just stay between them, it spreads. It touches everyone who witnesses it. There may come moments when you doubt if you're good enough for this love. Perhaps you fear being too old, too experienced, too different. But heaven wants you to remember, love does not measure your worth. Love recognizes your light. You were chosen by this younger soul not by chance but by divine guidance. They saw your light, a light that shines brighter with every year, every lesson, every tear you've ever shed. You are not too much or too late. You are exactly what their soul has been waiting for. And you, too, have been waiting for them, even if you didn't know it. Somewhere deep within, your soul remembers them. That's why you feel at ease in their company. That's why you smile without reason when you think of them. It's recognition, not coincidence. Archangel Michael says this is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of a divine chapter. Both of you are entering a season of awakening, where fear will fade, and love will take its rightful place. You will learn to trust again, to receive, to give, to forgive. Together, you will discover that love is not about perfection, but about presence. In this connection, there is laughter, healing, growth, and peace. There will be days of uncertainty, yes, but also days of deep clarity, when you'll look at each other and know that every challenge was worth it. You will realize that heaven did not bring this person to test you, but to bless you. So, keep your heart open. Keep faith strong. Keep walking forward with trust that what is meant for you will never be lost. This love, the love that feels too good, too deep, too rare, is not an illusion. It is divine truth. It is heaven's promise that love can find you in any form, at any age, in any lifetime. And as Archangel Michael watches over both of you, he whispers one final truth: real love is eternal. It does not fade with years. It does not break under distance. It grows, it heals, it transforms. And in this lifetime, you are blessed to experience that truth through the heart of your younger soulmate, the one who is madly, endlessly, and divinely in love with you.